Alright everyone, welcome back to Pokemon Blue. We are finally ready to take on the Victory Road.
Oh god, this is actually a pretty lengthy Victory Road, so you're in for the long haul, so just be prepared however you feel is gonna help you get through this.
Alright, so, and again, I'm going to be taking on all the trainers in there, which I actually kind of recommend you fight, because it gives some pretty good experience compared to the erratic level cap in the Victory Road. What I mean by that is you fight Pokemon that are between like levels 26 to 42.
That's definitely a little bit out of whack.
I mean, it's a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah. Alright, so we're just going through badge check gates. We've got Rainbow Badge. I think you've got the... Never mind, I blinked out. Volcano Badge and the Earth Badge. I think coming up pretty soon.
Well, we already got the Boulder Badge, then the Cascade Badge, then the Thunder Badge, then the Rainbow Badge, and this is the Soul Badge next.
And then I think the Marsh Badge.
Marsh Badge, then the Volcano Badge, then the Earth Badge.
Okay. And free Max Ether. Sweet.
Alright, that's actually one the last couple of hidden items you can find over here. Max Ether is always very useful. Alright, so I remember my first time going through Victory Road. It was quite interesting for me, because at the time, I was just, well, I had my highest level starter, I think at the time was, it had been a Charizard, I'm not sure what else it could have been. But I remember also having a, I remember I didn't have too many Pokemon with me, because actually, fun fact, when I was a kid, this is going to be a very funny story, I accidentally caught Onix with a Master Ball.
Oh my god. You did that!
When I was like 11 years old when I did that.
Like, I don't blame you because I did accidentally KO the goal. I had a level 100 type Flosion. I KO'd Suicune and Raikou. I was just so pissed off with myself that I used the Master Ball on Entei. I didn't know that level I did was like 6 levels. I didn't know that I was way overpowered. I had no idea.
Oh boy, such noobs we were back then.
Oh my god. Thankfully now that we're older, we understand what to do.
Oh boy.
Alright, so yay, we made it through the last badge check gate, so we're now in Victory Road.
Now, if you ever want to avoid all the random encounters from here, I recommend to get a Pokemon that's at least level 46. Because you won't find a Pokemon that is higher than, I think, than 45. Yeah, it's like 26 to like 45, actually. I know I said 42 earlier, but it's just started to come back to me now that it's actually level 45. That's the highest encounter you can find from a wild Pokemon. Pokemon you can find, actually, just in case you're wondering, include a Venomoth, a Marowak. You can find Graveler, you can find Machoke, you can find Golbat here. You can definitely find an Onix as well.
That's not bad for Pokemon.
Yeah, but okay, one or two of them might be championship materia, but what do you think the rest of the Pokemon stand?
Crap.
Marowak even?
Yeah, to an extent.
Well, it doesn't get useful until Gen 2. We have to find a very rare Cubone with a Thick Club.
Oh my god.
Now the gimmick to this Victory Road here, there's a strength puzzle here you have to solve, where you have to push the boulders correctly onto the little switch, because otherwise you won't be able to progress further.
And I think we got a trainer here, so switch Snorlax into the front. Yeah, let's see what this girl's made out of.
It's like I said, there are a lot of powerful trainers here, or well, decently powerful trainers around here, so if you really need to get any last minute level ups, I recommend you take on the trainers here.
And this is where you're gonna fight like cool trainers who are usually really powerful. I think later on in the series, veterans came along who also have powerful Pokemon.
There's also ace trainers too.
Yeah, cool trainers and ace trainers are the same thing.
Yeah. A crit hit body slam.
Sweet. And Snorlax for level 45. Not bad.
Not bad at all. Yeah, so basically, they vary in terms of what Pokemon they use. They mostly use Pokemon you would theoretically bring to the Elite Four. Like Persian would be one if you really want fast critical hits. Ninetales if you want some. If you have a fire type exclusive you plan on using.
So we're getting Sand Slash in some action, just earthquaking this poor Ninetales into oblivion. Just so bad at that thing.
Now, I know there are better ground types Pokemon to use. Like, I know Rhydon's a great Pokemon. Golem if you want more defense. Rhydon's there if you want more power. Dugtrio if you want more speed. And while Sandslash isn't a stranger to high physical defense, the only thing it has over these other Pokemon is Swords Dance.
And so what you have to do in that area here is that you have to push a boulder, then you have a choice to get one of 2 items. If you want the other one, you're going to have to come back here and reset.
Right, so this one contains Sky Attack, which is the strongest flying type move in the game. Basically, you take a turn to charge up, and then on the second turn, you do the attack. It's immensely very powerful, but it requires some setups to use Sky Attack effectively. If you're that kind of player, then
go for it.
Yeah, definitely use Sky Attack.
Let's just say that I have had, in Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and the Battle Maison, I have had horrendous luck with Sky Attack using Unpleasant Power.
Oh yeah, because
Super Luck.
Oh, let me guess. Super Luck increases odds of critical hits.
Yeah, I think Sky Attack, in later generations has a high critical hit ratio.
No, it has a chance to flinch. I was just looking at it up earlier because I happened to grab that Noctowl from Wonder Trade, and it made me wonder how good would it be if I did like I don't know, a Jolly Nature one with Sky Attack. I mean, I know Noctowl is kind of bad compared to other bird Pokemon.
Yeah. You're only good for having decent special defense.
And high HP.
That too. Thunderbolt!
Yeah, this trainer will have all the starters here. And I think the last one he has is a Charizard.
Chameleon.
So yeah, I think it's generations 3, 6, and 5, that you're the only trainer with the starter Pokemon, besides your rival.
Yes.
If I remember right. Because I know there's a trainer that has a Gen 2. Wasn't there a trainer that had or was it in Gen 2 as well, that you had to face a trainer with a different starter, like the Johto 1?
I cannot remember.
I know in Gen 2 you had to face a trainer that had a Bulbasaur.
Right. But yeah, I can't remember if you have to do that or not.
And of course Gen 2 obviously has the Gen 1 starter. I think they may have also had, I want to say Blastoise. Well, obviously, spoiler, the super boss of Gold, Silver, and Crystal has a Blastoise. All 3
Oh gee, I wonder who that could be.
We'll have to wait till next part. We'll have to wait till next Pokemon game. Should we ever get around it? I mean, admittedly, we might go dark after this for a little while because I do got school coming up, and while we won't be completely dead, we'll try to upload something in between.
Yeah.
We might go dark for a little bit. I mean, we have been going off and on dark. That's just because I've been busy with work.
Yeah.
And socializing and Pokemon Go.
And for me, it's just primarily been Alpha Sapphire. With the occasional Smash Bros. Thrown in there.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so this next part of the strength puzzle is very easy. All you really have to do is just push it towards that corner down there. Like so. And again, it opens up the way.
Yay!
A way to a new trainer.
And something else that's in the top right-hand corner. We'll get into that when we get to that part.
It's Moltres. Yeah. I do end up encountering Moltres in this part. Alright, so we have a Macho lead here. Now, for some reason I saw at Fissure, I originally thought that maybe it would be cool to do a little trick of accuracy and start to KO people with Fissure, but I figured out there was one problem to that. If you're a Pokemon that is a much lower level than your opponent, then Fissure will always miss.
Oh yeah, because of Fissure's
Fissure's already 30% accuracy as it is.
Right.
However, the formula to Fissure or Horn Drill is that it's 30 plus how many levels you are higher than your opponent.
Yeah, there are other moves that come play later in the game, later in the series that kind of do the same thing, and it's really frustrating.
Well, I mean, that's why it's hard to pull a one-hit KO move, because you have to get lucky with the 30% accuracy. So anyway, I do end up teaching Snorlax something else completely different.
Thankfully.
And while I did give a Solar Beam for a little while, I just don't really use Solar Beam, especially in Gen 1.
Yeah.
If I'm ever gonna be using Solar Beam, I combo it with Sunny Day.
So I see why Mega Charizard Water with Sunny Day is very, very helpful.
Hell, you can even go before that. A Groudon in Gen 3.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, because also has Drought.
Alright, so this TM Hero 5 contains Mega Kick. A very powerful normal type move, but very inaccurate. It's like 75% chance to hit. I mean, it might not be that big of a deal to you, but in the grand scheme of things, when you think about it...
It's kind of bad accuracy.
But the payoff is huge, because Mega Kick is definitely very strong.
Yes, we do want challenge the Elite Four. So this is Juggler with Drowsy.
Here's a weird thing. Oh, it's got a critical hit right there. You might notice it in the next part, but for some reason when a trainer's trying to use items, you'll attack first, and then the trainer will use item right afterwards.
Why?
I'm not sure if it was programmed incorrectly for it to be that way.
Switch. That never happens in Gen 1.
No, it does. The Juggler switches out. The Juggler likes to switch around a lot. That's the whole gimmick. But I think it wasn't until Gen 2 and onward they programmed that correctly, where
they use where a trainer with the item goes first, and then the trainer who's attacking.
Right, correct. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you, Psybeam. You were playing, first gen, I think, just a little while ago.
Yes, Yellow, on the Virtual Console.
On the Virtual Console, yes. Do you recall the first time I ever introduced you to the original, Pokemon Red and Blue?
I think it was last year or the year before.
Might be a couple years ago, actually.
Yeah.
What did you ever think of going way back to a generation you never knew about until I showed you?
Well, I knew that Gen 1 existed, it's just I never bothered going back to play it.
Right, but when you went back to actually play it, what was it a breeze for you? Was it frustrating? Was it
kind of frustrating because I had never really dealt with those kind of mechanics before.
Well, not only that, but you needed my help almost all the time. Like,
yeah.
Oh boy.
Because I had played Fire and Leaf Green whenever, like, the original, so it's kind of a bit of a...
Well, Fire and Leaf Green isn't drastically different from Red and Blue.
But the mechanics are different, though, because it uses Gen 3 mechanics. It's Gen 3 mechanics with Gen 1.
Yeah. I know it's a Gen 1 game, but with Gen 3 battle system with the natures and all that stuff. What I mean, natures is kind of adds to the stat growth.
Yeah. Natures are awesome.
On a lot of Pokemon, it's really good. I mean, but not all natures are that good, though. Like, no one really uses, like, the other common natures, like, what can I think of?
Gento's one of them, Wax.
I think just about everything else gets used.
Except for neutral natures. Although, but neutral natures are arguably better for, like, in-game purposes.
I mean, unless you really don't care about natures and the EVs and all that stuff, you just here to play the main game.
Personally, for me, I like using just... If I can get a Pokemon with at least, like, a neutral nature or a nature that doesn't hinder their best stats, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, but otherwise, we said this, I think, sometime in the beginning. There's really no wrong way to play Pokemon. I mean...
There's some people, such as us, who, like, get into the more competitive side of it.
Right. I mean, if you're gonna raise a competitive Pokemon, you really have to keep your EVs in check. And later gens, Natures, and after that, IVs.
Ooh, Mr. Mime.
And I realized that in the Gengar who we know Psychic and Thunder is a terrible switch-in. Well, a terrible start, I should say.
Thank God for Confuser.
Light Screen. Yeah, Light
So
Screen basically...
definitely switching into a physical attacker is your best bet at this point.
Yeah, Light Screen will reduce the damage done by special attacks. Reflect does the same thing, except it's the more physical variant.
Earthquake!
And it doesn't quite do it.
Dang it. It's like 3 straight turns and you haven't been able to, it hasn't hit something even once.
Oh well. At least I had a idea with Confused Ray.
Yeah. Sweet.
Alright, so down
goes down, and he compliments us, which is very, very nice of him.
I suppose.
TM17.
That is Submission. It's a strong fighting type move, but has a bit of a recoil towards it, so... you want to teach it to one of your Pokemon that can deal with the normal types? Go for it.
Gengar.
Yeah, Gengar can learn Submission in case you need to counter against normal types. Because remember back then, well, even now, normal types were always immune to Ghost.
Yeah.
Plus, Gengar's not exactly what you call physical fighters, so you just have to hope for critical hits. Alright, so next trainer in sight is gonna be this one right here. I think she has a Chansey on this one.
We're about to find out. And Parasect.
Parasect. Yeah.
Nothing spectacular about this thing, honestly.
It's slow, it's frail, it's weak.
It's got like 2 quad weaknesses.
Actually, doesn't it get Dry Skin?
I think as an ability later on, yeah. I'm saying that, like, before then, it had 2 quad weaknesses in fire and flying.
Because when you think about it, Dry Skin makes it absorb water, right? But makes it especially weak to fire?
Yes.
Would that make it 6 times weak to fire?
I don't know. It's an interesting question.
Because something tells me it does. Like, fire would just absolutely wreck it.
Even though it's already wrecks it enough already. Even without that.
Oh yeah, you can still get it with, like, poison, ice, Spug.
Doesn't it take neutral damage?
No. I'm sorry, no. You're thinking, Grass Poison.
So she does have a Chansey. Speaking of Chansey, I actually managed to catch one in the safaris late last night in yellow.
I know, Chansey's actually one of those Pokemon that's really hard to catch. But if you're looking for a very solid healer...
No, minimize. Urgh.
It's worth it. And this is where the troll begins for me. I keep missing with goddamn Hyper Beam.
You can thank the minimize. You can thank minimize for that.
And I'm still being double slapped for it.
But Chansey of all things.
It's not the pain that's not the pain. That's not the physical pain that's doing me, and it's the mental pain. It took 4 tries to nail the Hyper Beam.
Bye.
Oh boy. Down it goes.
What would
finally.
really sweet for you is if it had been a critical.
Oh my god.
That would have been sweet revenge right there.
Holy crap. So yeah, that way is blocked. And I realized that I have one of my Pokemon out front, and look at that, it's like a level 45 Onix that you can encounter.
Same level as your Gengar. Nice.
No,
Get out of there.
now I decided to put my Slowbro up front because it's the highest level Pokemon on my team at the moment. And right after I do that, Repel wears off.
Wonderful. Hey, Max Repels.
Indeed. Now, here's a weird thing about this room. Is something that I forgot about until it happened. If you complete a puzzle, but then you in this, I don't know why it's this particular room, but if you complete a puzzle,
explosion. But
if you complete a puzzle and then you leave that room and go back, this particular puzzle somehow likes to reset. So
yeah, you get to go boom.
if I choose, I can go boom. But here's the thing, though. What we're about to see here is a bit of a mistake on my part because, well, I did not realize at the time that if you do this border puzzle but then you leave, the border puzzle will reset you to do it all over again.
Ah, wonderful. Train a battle.
Rumors of a child prodigy, huh?
I wonder if that's us.
Could be. And with the cool trainer, I mean, why is it that the cool trainer has whips?
I have no idea.
I mean, did they ever secretly work for Team Rocket or something?
Were there tamers in disguise?
I don't know.
Bad matchup for you, Charizard. I think I'd not even Pokemon minimize all like Summon hit. That would be really painful.
Yeah, I know, right? The Executor, the Walking Palm Tree. Actually, another Pokemon that's actually considered to be OU for a while, because you can teach it Explosion, as well as like Sleep Powder, Psychic, and I think Mega Drain.
Huh. Interesting.
So it's like a, and plus the Executor has pretty decent physical attack too, for him to pull it off.
Which is surprising coming from Grass Psychic type.
Oh my god.
Arcanine.
Alright, we got Arcanine coming out next. But yeah, I mean, I kind of find it really weird that once you complete a friggin' boat... Here's what I don't like about this particular Victory Road is that the rest of the boulder puzzles are consistent, right? Or I think they are. But this particular room is inconsistent. Now, I'm not sure if that's because if it applies to all rooms that it resets the boulder pushing puzzle, or is it just this particular room that just resets and everything else just stays the same?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say like all of them, because remember how on that first floor we had to get 2 items and then we had to go back. We had those 2 items but we can only get 1, then we had to come back and the boulder had to reset so we can get the other item.
I suppose so. Now, here's a weird thing. I checked Gengar's stats, and apparently, just by sheer luck, he has enough to level up after this battle.
Oh my god.
Although, what's funny about using the Repel in this area is, if you're looking for a particular Pokemon of a very high level, you can, like, for example, maybe like around level 40, you can use the First Aid Spray. You can first use the Max Repel, excuse me, to keep the weaker Pokemon away and attract the stronger ones. So if you need to catch like a really high level Pokemon and you have the Max Repel for it, then yeah, by all means
do it. Do what you gotta do. Long animation. Go faster.
Faster, Boulder.
Still going on, by the way.
I also don't like how Victory Road's music is like exactly the same as like Mount Moon or Rock Tunnel.
So when did I get changed? Did I get changed in Gen? What gen did I get changed? What gen was that?
What gen was that?
I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah, just that Audacity kind of froze up for a second.
You can go meet the Elite Four. No crap! I
mean, seriously, every NPC except for Team Rocket sounded like the fucking instruction manual.
Oh my god.
Go left to meet Professor Know-It-All. Fight! I mean, what else could you come up with? Hey, there are hidden hides all over the floor. Fight!
Oh my god.
I mean, could you imagine if Girl Scout walks up to you one day and says, "Hi, we sell cookies. Fight!"
That just is so weird. I guess because the Girl Scouts are selling cookies. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh boy, we're just coming up with some random stuff at this point because what you're basically seeing is the road of Kanto destruction. Well, I'm wiping out every single trainer in my way.
Like one shot.
Or two shot. At least one shot after.
Either way, they're getting their asses handed to them.
Yes. That much is certain. Alright, defeated that Pokemaniac. Okay, so now we have the Moltres encounter right there. Guard Special. Basically what that does is it prevents secondary effects from taking place. Like no poison proc or burn proc or whatever.
Alright, so obviously before you do these fights you definitely want to save just in case you screw up in some way, so...
Alright, so here's the Moltres, ladies and gentlemen, the third and last legendary bird Pokemon we encounter.
Alright, so Moltres is a fire flying type. It's got pretty good special, but like Articuno, a quad weakness to rock kind of hinders its ability a little bit.
Not only that, but its moveset compared to Zapdos is actually kind of bad. It only gets Peck and Fire Spin.
Oh my god. What? Peck and Fire Spin? We're level 50 legendary Pokemon here, folks. Oh my god. Jeez.
Oh man. Well, I mean, then again.
Oh my.
But then again, Zapdos has Drill Peck and Thunder Shock.
This Drill Peck actually is a high-powered move that I get stab off of? And Thunder Shock is actually decent. Not spectacular, but the worst you can do.
And Articuno had Peck and Ice Beam.
The least you could do is give Moltres, I don't know, Ember or something, or at least it would be kind of decent, but Fire Spin?
Well, Fire Spin's a trapping move, and it can hit continuously, plus it gets stab.
15 base power, though.
But it's continuous between 2 to 5 turns. And it can go up to... I mean, when you think about it, that's like... Say if it hit all 5 times, that's like 75 power combined with the trapping set.
Yet Ice Beam and Thunderbolt both have, like...
Or Ice Beam and Thunderbolt are consistently powerful moves.
Yeah, well, they do more damage in one shot than Fire Spin can ever do.
Well, Fire Spin is just a continuous damage. Just like it has the same properties as Wrap too, in case you're wondering.
And nickname for Moltres, and it gets chance of the PC. I like how it just like vanishes after. I think it just like gets spreads there for like a second, and then vanishes in thin air.
And plus, when you think about it too, if you're a fire type Pokemon like Charizard too, if you have a speed advantage over your opponent, why wouldn't you want to use Fire Spin?
Yeah, true.
So you can keep trapping your opponent, and then they can't do anything.
Yay!
That along with Wrap and Bind got fixed in later gens, where you just can't switch out. Alright, so I realized to do this puzzle all over again.
So to save you at least some pain of watching him do this continuously, he's just speeding up.
Yes, by turning on the speed up feature on the Game Boy Tower in Pokemon Stadium 1. I can't understand why they took away that in Pokemon Stadium 2.
Maybe to prolong your agony?
Yeah, they have the friggin' low times. And I realized, oops, friggin' I forgot to shut off the speed while going up. As I say, you know what? Let's not do this anymore.
Yay, it's around to 4 finally! Thank God.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was rather funny that I made such a silly mistake that, you know, let's just got to the part where we don't have to do this again.
Yeah, we got a trainer right here. Only the Chosen can pass here. Well, we kind of have all 8 gym badges, and we've kind of kicked ass a lot on the way here, so I think after we kick your ass, we'll be deemed chosen.
I think we were already chosen a long time ago, you just don't know it yet.
Well, at least this dude doesn't.
Alright, so we got Kingler here. Kingler is a unique water type because it gets the only Pokemon that gets Crab Hammer, which again critical hits a pretty skyrocket. It also gets Guillotine too if you want those lucky one-hit KO moves.
Tentacruel. Like it just has its arms folded. It's like its arms folded, its tentacles folded across like a badass.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, Tentacruel are good special sponges, but here's a Blastoise, and here's me hitting him with Thunder.
Yay! And critical to boot too. I kind of feel really bad for that Blastoise.
Yeah, didn't get a chance to do anything. And I think there's only one more trainer left, I think. And after this, we're done with the Victory Road.
Hopefully just one more trainer?
Yeah, it's this girl right here that she had, I think. Oh, I know what she has now. Bellsprout, Weepinbell, and Victory Bell. Yep.
Nah. I love Bellsprout. I think it's evolved by now, at least in a week ago.
But alas, it does not.
But he's Weepinbell.
Another, yay, Weepinbell. No good thing it did not hit me with Stun Spore.
Thank God.
That made the battle go on just a little bit longer. Yes, that was Daniel's phone.
Yep.
And I was actually pretty thankful that Sleep Powder missed.
That was really bad.
I had to waste a turn trying to heal it up. Alright, now, if you ever want to go back, you can push that rock out of the way. But what you really should do first is to push this rock, the one next to the hole, down the hole.
In the hole.
Yeah, down the hole. That way you can finish that one last bit of the rock pushing puzzle, and that will be it. So you have to push it all the way to the left.
Yeah.
And that is the last bit of the strength puzzle here.
Thank God.
I think, and they revisit this concept, I think, and I want to say Gen 4. Do you remember Gen 4's Victory Road being like this?
Not really. I think I haven't touched Gen 4 in like a while.
Yeah, I don't remember too much about that playthrough's Victory Road. I know you need stuff like Surf and Waterfall, obviously.
No hit item. And full store! Hooray!
A free full restore indeed. And we are finally out of Victory Road, ladies and gentlemen. And so, the very next part, when we do come back, we will be taking on the Elite Four and then the champion. With our team decked out and ready, I think we can do this. So, see you guys next time.